What's up, guys? This is Josh back here with another video today. Um, it's Wednesday, so we're doing the SummerSlam reviews. Today we're doing 1996. We left off with 1995, 94, 95 were really bad SummerSlams. 96 a little bit better. Shawn Michaels is a WWF champ. He's putting on his title on the line against Vader. We have the Boiler Room Brawl. And this SummerSlam, better than 94 and 95 in my opinion. They're going. This is during the time when they're going up against WCW, as WCW just formed the NWO not long before the SummerSlam. So let's get right on into the 1996 SummerSlam review. All right. We're in Cleveland, Ohio for this one. We open up with announcers Vince McMahon, Jim Ross, and Mr. Perfect. And we go straight to action. We have Savio Vega versus Owen Hart. This was a pretty good match. Savio Vega wasn't in a lot of blockbuster matches, in my opinion. But I gave it 3 stars. Owen Hart picks up the win with it's when he has the cast. He's doing the old Bob Orton gimmick, and he hits Savio Vega and then slaps the sharpshooter on him. During this match, we keep getting a picture of Vader and Jim Cornette up in the corner, and Cornette's pretty much training or telling Vader and watching Owen Hart, because Owen Hart and Bulldog are one of his clients. And Clarence Mason keeps coming down the ringside to try to get, I guess, recruit Owen Hart, if you remember when that was going on. That's what we had in that segment. I gave the match 3 stars. Then we have Bradshaw. This is when he was, I believe it was Justin Hawk Bradshaw or something like that. Whatever his first gimmick in the WWE was. That's the character he was. He comes down, him and Zeb, this is when he was Uncle Zeb, they go off on Vince, and then they assault Savio Vega. Then we go backstage to Ty Pettengill. He's announcing again, good God. He gives a tour of the Boiler Room Brawl, as he's giving a tour of the Boiler Room Brawl, the Boiler Room, excuse me. He runs into Mankind, and Mankind does one of his psychotic interviews with Todd Pettengill. We go back to the ring, and we have a 4-way elimination match for the tag titles. We have the New Rockers, Marty Jannetty and Leif Cassidy, versus the Body Diamonds, versus the Godwins, versus the Smoking Guns. This is when the Smoking Guns were tag team champions. This was a pretty good damn match, though. I gave it 3 stars as well. The Smoking Guns picked up the wins over the Godwins. The Body Diamonds got eliminated first, then the New Rockers, then the Godwins. Smoking Guns pick up the victory. Not a bad match, for what the WWF had in 1996, because if you remember, a lot of their talent was shifting over to WCW at the time. And we go backstage to Michael Hayes. He does a interview with Shawn Michaels. It's pretty corny, if you ask me. Shawn Michaels is pretty much talks about his and Vader's feud and things that's happened in the past, like when Vader squashed Shawn Michaels on Raw. And then we go back. Michael Hayes does another interview with Psycho Sid. I really love Sid's interviews, man. He would really make me laugh when he would do the Psycho gimmick. Just really a lot of odd and funny things going on. Then we take it to the ring. We have the British Bulldog versus Psycho Sid. This match was short. With Sid as an in-ring talent, you were limited to what he could do, but he did have a lot of high, powerful impact moves along with the Bulldog. Not the best match. I only gave it 2.5 stars because it was short. Uh, Psycho Sid picks up the win off a power bomb. Uh, Clarence Mason once again made his way down to the ring to try to recruit the Bulldog, and he ended up costing the Bulldog the match. And Clarence Mason and Jim Cornette get into a big confrontation ringside. Clarence Mason, like I said in the Owen Hart match, he's also trying to recruit the Bulldog. But I only gave the match 2.5 stars because it was a fast match and there wasn't a whole lot of in ring. Just it wasn't really good. It wasn't a really good match. Straight up with you, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, Sid picks up the win. Then we go to out of nowhere. We go to a some kind of Shawn Michaels highlight video just out of the blue. Uh, it was also pretty fucking corny. No disrespect. Shawn Michaels is a hell of a wrestler. Was a hell of a wrestler, but just trying too hard there, in my opinion. Then we go down the ringside. We have Goldust versus Mark Merrow. These were two guys that came over from WCW. Um, this match was better than I thought it was going to be. Believe it or not, I gave it 3 stars. Goldust picked up the win. They worked a pretty good match. Then we have, right after that, we go down. Farouk debuts. This was the debut of a couple WWF stars. Farouk debuts there, and that's when he had like the blue goofy outfit, and he was managed by Sonny, and he was talking about how he was going to be the next great Intercontinental Champion. I don't know what the WWE was thinking when they put that gimmick on Farouk. It's just weird. Like, go back and find it somewhere, and just look what this poor man's got on, dude. He looks like some kind of black gladiator. I don't know, like a gladiator or something. I'm not real sure. But anyway, Farouk debuts. Then Mark Henry debuts. Mark Henry comes down to announce the Jake Roberts Jerry Lawler match. And then we go into our next match. Jerry Lawler versus Jake the Snake Roberts. The build up to this match looked like it was going to be pretty good, but the match really didn't deliver. 2.5 stars on this match. Jerry Lawler gets a lot of heat in the beginning. He comes out with they're in Cleveland, and this is right when the Browns moved to Baltimore and became the Ravens. And he comes out with a Vinny Testaverde Ravens jersey and a Ravens pennant thing. Then he just keeps on throwing jokes after joke after joke on Jake Roberts. Jerry Lawler comes down to the ring with a big ass bag. He's carrying a snake, and it's 2/5 of Jim Beam and good lord, a huge, huge, huge bottle of wine. We go to the match. Not a whole lot there. Jerry Lawler pretty much hits Jake Roberts in the throat, I believe, with a whiskey bottle, and picks up the win. Afterwards, Jerry Lawler gets Jake Roberts in the corner and pours whiskey down all over his face. Now, I always thought it was tea, and then I watched the Jake the Snake DVD, and he's like, he actually did pour whiskey on me, and he was pretty pissed about it. But then he goes for the second one, and Mark Henry comes up from behind and grabs the liquor bottle out of his hand, and him and Jake Roberts head off. But I give that match 2.5 stars. Then we go to the crowd, and we have the Bob Backlund campaign, where that silly gimmick where Bob Backlund was going to be president. Then we go down to the ring for some more action. We have Paul Bearer. He brings the urn down to the ring because to win the Boiler Room Brawl, you have to come out of the Boiler Room, come down to the ring, and get the urn. Then we go to the Boiler Room Brawl with the Undertaker and Mankind. This match was just great. well, not good or not great, but pretty damn good. I mean, like they beat the snot out of each other with everything you can think of, from ladders to poles to boxes to hot coffee to fire extinguishers to exhaust. I mean, anything you name, they are beating the shit out of each other in the boiler room and in the locker room. Um, it was a great match. They both took sick bumps. They get down to the ring. Undertaker's about ready to pick up the win. He bow downs to Paul Bearer in the iron, and Paul Bearer backs up with the iron. And Undertaker, we all remember this, looks real confused. And Mankind comes up from behind and attacks the Undertaker. By that point, everybody really realizes that Paul Bearer is getting ready to join with Mankind. Mankind beats him up some more. Then Paul Bearer hits Undertaker upside the head with the iron. They pick up Mankind, picks up the win in a classic match. Uh, Paul Bearer and Mankind leave, and then a bunch of the Reapers or Druids, whatever they are, come down and take the Undertaker off. That match, I gave it 4 stars. Was just a sensational match. They delivered on that one. They delivered on that match. Then we go backstage. We get ready for the main event. We have a Vader and Jim Cornette promo. Was very, very interesting. Cornette's rambling. Vader just looks like he's ready to kill somebody. I've met Vader before, and he's a really rude dude, for real. And then we go down to the ring for the WWF title. We have Vader, the challenger, versus Shawn Michaels, the champion. Now, a lot of people remember this match as the match where Vader misses his spot, and Shawn Michaels rips his head off right there on live TV. Shawn Michaels comes off the rope and does something. I can't really remember, but he just really rips Vader a new one. This match I thought was very good. I gave it 4 stars. It was definitely a better SummerSlam main event than 93, 94, and 95. There was a couple times, these two went at it for a while. There was a couple times where I thought Vader was going to pick up the win. Towards the end of the match, it looks like Vader's going to win the belt. And he has Shawn Michaels in the corner for the Vader bomb, and Jim Cornette's like, "Don't go to the top rope." Vader goes to the top rope. He does the moonsault. He misses it. Shawn Michaels gets up, goes top rope, does the moonsault, hits it, and picks up the win. And Shawn Michaels is still WWF champion. Now, my overall rating for SummerSlam 96. It was like I said in the beginning, it was definitely better than 94 and 95. So I'm going to give this one 7.5 stars out of 10. On paper, it doesn't look like the best SummerSlam, and it's not the best SummerSlam ever, but it's still it's a decent SummerSlam. It's 1996, WWE, they're really in the trying to find new things and be creative to compete with WCW. And 96 SummerSlam wasn't bad, But yeah, 7.5 out of 10 for SummerSlam 96. This has been your 1996 SummerSlam review. I only got one more of these left. We're going to do it next week. 1997. The beginning of the Attitude Era. Yeah, it should be a good one. Next week, I will have that review, and I will have my SummerSlam predictions for this year. So be sure you check that out, and keep watching, and thank all of you guys for subbing to my channel and watching. I'm grateful, and I'll see you on my next video, guys. Peace.